Hey y'all, we were walking around with our baby today. We went ahead and went to Mexico, went to Tijuana and Mexicali. 109 there yesterday. They say it's like hell's waiting room or something like that. It's not too bad, kind of like Arizona, a little less dry, but still warm. Can you say hello? No. He says hello. There's some squirrels. He's thinking, ooh, maybe I can bother them? No? Being a good boy today? You try to train him to do better, but you still got to make sure you stay up on the training. So he ain't gonna pull, he ain't gonna bother him. He knows better. Anyway, so let's talk about a spicy subject. So yesterday when we went, we got subject to racism. Guess what? Still exists in the world today. Stupid thing, shouldn't. But I just so happen to be the correct color for the native land there. So we went through a checkpoint. We got stopped by the FGI. FGI is kind of like their FBI. Make sure you ain't got no guns. Make sure you ain't got no drugs. Ain't kidnapping nobody. And when you go and you don't know the language, that's a little rough. Let me tell you how to get through it, because too many people nowadays don't. You need patience. You need understanding, especially when you don't know the language. I know about 600 words in Spanish. It don't help too much when what you know is culo and chichis. So you separate me from my wife, knowing I can't speak very much, and they don't speak English either, not at all. And so you know what you do? You pay attention. You see what they're pointing to. You see what they want, and you go about your business. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it shouldn't happen. But guess what? It does. It does to every race, does to every color, even does people just because of ages. So you could go ahead and act stupid. And if you go ahead and act stupid, you could catch you a free beating. You could catch you a free ride to jail. None of those things which you want. Depending on catching the wrong person, you catch free charges for shit you ain't even do. Just because you felt some type of way. Now, for the people that don't know, for the older crowd, some type of way is the kids' way of saying, I don't have patience. My pride and my inner self-respect is more important to me in this bullshit. Yeah. My dad was Marines Recon, Vietnam. He's a tough motherfucker. Guess what? He had a lot of pride too. He had a lot of self-respect. And guess what? He pushed cop off of him. He beat on him. They sent a couple to the hospital. Got a free ride to jail every time. And guess what? Even if you beat 3 of them, 5 more come. And you don't accidentally get in the car. No, you trip on your face 4 times before they put you in the car, accidentally hitting your head on the hood on the way in. So you gotta realize, be respectful. Shit shouldn't happen, but these people are still people too. So they got egos. So our first adventure, we ended okay. They go through, rifle through all your shit, throw your shit out on the ground, check through everything, mess everything up. But at least they ain't cut up the vehicle, so that's cool. Make you take out your money, your wallet, and your IDs and all that. That's kind of scary. He's like, ooh, you take my damn passport and I can't get back to where I'm going. But you know what? You shut up, you have patience, and you get through it. So as I'm walking my baby here, then we go down the road and we pass another military checkpoint. So if you thought you was going to act stupid with the first ones, and guess what? Oh, by the way, they roll just like ice. And that's Mexico, not here. They got their full mask on. You can only see the little bit of here. They got their full automatic weapons. Besides having their full automatic weapons. And, I don't know, about 20 people there. If you thought you was going to hop in the car and run away like a smartass, guess what? There's a couple of them in 4-wheel drive trucks, 4 or 5 apiece, not counting the dude in the back. Dude in the back's loaded up with a 50 cal, the whole can. I don't even know how many bullets in that motherfucker. I bet you at least 100. And I bet you it ain't gonna last through your car. I don't give a shit if you got the F-350 dually. Nah, bitch, you gonna get it. So you better act correct, motherfucker. So we go through another checkpoint and same bullshit, whatever. Go through your business. Then we go down a little further and we get stopped by the cops. Evidently, we drove through a red light. Let me tell you what, and a fucking light about 3-4 miles from there. Just so happened, seeing I ain't right color for where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, take your license. Oh, you got to follow me down to the station, pay a ticket. Could I run my mouth? Yeah. Could I get my phone out, start recording and all that bullshit? Sure could. Would it probably make it worse? Definitely. Shut the fuck up, start riding your ass to the station. Got your ID. Ride your ass to the station behind the cop. And then he's like, you know what? And he don't say it this way, but he's basically like, it's a warning. Fuck off. Ain't worth the paperwork. Probably ran the plates to the numbers or whatever to see, we ain't killers or, drug or battery chargers or any of that bullshit. So I'm like, wait a damn minute. He can give me my fucking ID. Shit. So I'm following him like a damn crazy person. Politely, respectfully, of course. Like 4 cars back. I'm not blowing the horn, not acting stupid, not driving all over the road, still following laws. Waving my hand out the window like, well, please see me. Please don't get mad and shoot me. I need my ID. He's like, hey, pendejo. That means asshole. We gave that shit back to you. And I'm like, no. I look at my wallet, not there. Check the car. He did give it back to me. But you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong because I was scared. Scared because I didn't know what the fuck to say because I couldn't understand shit. I'm trying to. I'm still learning. Anyway, when he gave it back to me, he said that you got to follow me to the station, pay the ticket, then I'm going to give it back to you. I wasn't paying attention because, like I said, scared. But act respectful. Don't act like an idiot. And you know what? It happens also for ageism, or it happens for, I don't know if you want to call it classism or whatnot, if you got money or not, basically. Because I live in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida for a little while. And try to make some money. I drove for Uber for a little while. So I go out to the island. Those of you that don't know, the island out there, all the homes are like $5 million or more. And I used to drive this little cheap Honda Fit. Love that car. Little stick shift. Nothing special. Had all the same paint. No real body gouges, no scratches. But yeah, it was all right. No cheap car. Get around. Doing Uber, whatever. And every time I went over the bridge and went over there to drop somebody off for Uber with the Uber sticker in my window, guess what? Motherfucking cop stopped me. When the cop stopped me, a bunch of them stopped me. More than 4. Every color or race of the rainbow stopped me. So was that racism? No. What was that about? My ass didn't belong there. And in that saying, why didn't I belong there? I didn't belong there because my car was worth like $7,000. Maybe if you super shined it up and bought it from the dealer. You trade that shit in and be like, I'll give you $100. Well, maybe $1,500. You know how the bullshit goes. Anyway, my car is worth $7,000. If you live out there and you don't own at least a $150K car, a Maybach SL550, fucking all the rest of the bullshit, Rolls Royce, etc., you don't belong there. So they instantly know. Pull your ass over every time. Pull me over, light out. Get out the car. Oh, guess what? Not a light out. Got your seatbelt off. No. Got a dash cam. Want to view it? All little nonsense. Right? You say it respectfully, calm. Guess what? When you stop the car, you put all the motherfucking windows down. All of them. Don't act stupid. Put the light on so they can see inside. Because guess what? Maybe they just had to deal with some bullshit. Maybe their partner got hurt. They all human. They want to get home to their wife or their partner or their husband or whoever it is. So, windows down. Hands on the steering wheel. On the steering wheel. None of that, I'm going to get this. No. You better hurry up and get your insurance and your wallet out real quick. Put the lights on, put the windows down, turn the fucking car off so they don't think you're going to go nowhere. Yeah, you know you're not going to go anywhere. Do they know that? No. So, do all that, and guess what? Because I ride for Uber, because it is Florida. And let me tell you about Florida if you ain't never lived there. Everybody got guns. You either got a concealed weapon permit, or you got a throwaway. For those you know, don't know what a throwaway is. Somebody filed a serial number off that bitch. You bought it from somebody because you live in the poor section of town. Because at the end of the day, guess what? You live in the poor section of town, cops ain't coming to your house. They're going to be there in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, when everything's done. Ask me how I know. That's where I grew up. That's where I lived. Anyway, I myself, I had a concealed carry because I don't want to get in trouble. So in those instances, I first take out my concealed carry permit in my hand and my driver's license. And I leave my hands outside the window the whole time, not on the steering wheel. And I tell them, hey, got a holster, got concealed carry permit, permit's in my hand, it's on my body, there is a clip in it. It's not loaded because that's my safety to me. When you pick it up, you decide right then and there if you're going to rack it or not. So it's not one's not in the head, but it is loaded. And you know what? You get through it. They're like, all right, leave your hands out the window the whole time. Don't do nothing stupid. If he wants the insurance, you didn't have a chance to get to it, guess what? Tell him, hey, officer, my insurance still in my glove, my console. Do you want to get it? Or can I get it? Yeah, there might be tampons in there. Yeah, there might be fucking Imodium AD tablets because I got fucked up stomach sometime when you eat some stupid shit. Don't be embarrassed. Let them get it if they want. Why? Because you want to be able to go home tonight, just like them. So I say all this because I can't tell you how to win and how to go get a $200,000 car and $1 million a year job. I can tell you how to get around from New York City, a poor area, high crime, a lot of gangs, a lot of drugs, to get to middle class, to not have been to jail over 40 years old and still be alive. So, you know what? Yeah, a lot of times your pride's hurt. You take the L. Shit shouldn't have happened that did. But you know what? You don't go to jail. You don't catch no free beatings. You're still here. And guess what? You could be, oh, I'm 20, 25. You ain't got no damn patience yet. Act stupid. When you're in that prime age, especially a guy, 20 to 30 years old for manual labor, and you go get a job, don't matter if it's construction, don't matter if it's mechanics or welding or whatever, and they got two candidates there, both 25 years old. This dude got charges. This dude don't. Guess who's getting the job? So that's my little rant for today. I hope you enjoy it. And stay safe.